change of government. And they said, we don't want it to happen. We're going to forestall it.
Okay.
And that's what they tried to do. And they took over the government. I don't know, what happened. I haven't even read this, so I don't really know what he thinks. But I have long said that I thought that exact thing had happened. And I think it happened as far back as when Kennedy was shot. I think it was a small cabal of insiders, and they've been running the country ever since. I've been open about this, right?
Right.
And so that's basically what this guy's saying, and he's in prison. And they say he starts to talk about it in the end, about how he was asked to be in the CIA, and he said no.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when, he was put in jail, I guess.
So what you want to do is drop these little balls into the colored sugar. See, I finished up the job that Shasta did not. The red and the blue, because it's, patriotic. And what I'm doing is just kind of rolling this dough into a small little ball and just trying to dropping it in like that. And you want to give these room to spread, because they will spread. These aren't refrigerated. You could refrigerate this dough if you wanted, but this is the quick version of sugar cookies.
And they figured out that this guy figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is what he says is, this is how, I'm always drawing on that same kind of paper. It's like I wrote it.
Shasta, maybe you did write it.
Maybe I did, but I don't own a typewriter.
Shasta,
What?
did you write that?
No, I did not. I did not. But look at that. I don't know how to draw. I don't. See, he says the man tells you, oh, it's just going to be like this, like a big booby.
Mm-hmm.
Big booby.
Yeah.
But it's really not. This is how it actually happens. Like a big dick. A big pointed dick.
You're right.
And that's it. That's what's going to happen. And haven't I been saying that? It's going to be really...
It always goes down to phallic symbolism.
It will drop like a stone.
The penis always comes out on top.
The womb, the penis. It's nature. And what he says is, it is nature that all a wave is energy moving through a medium. Mm-hmm. And he has it like a whole bit on waves and shit. Mm-hmm. It's like this whole long segment about how waves go through shit, right?
Right.
And that's actually how time is. Time is like a wave movement, but it's a multi-wave movement. Now, I don't know if he said that, but that's in my mind, so I know I know that that's what I think.
Okay.
I think that either I've been reading his mind, which would be magical.
8 minutes in the oven.
Or he's been reading my mind.
Okay.
Or maybe it's just true. That would probably be the freakiest thing. But he says that right now there's a great convergence of waves. And that we're in the middle of this great convergence that started in 1999. Mm-hmm. And goes until 2071.
I'm going to put this in the fridge so it doesn't melt.
And I think that the Cola sisters were put on Earth at the beginning, of this cycle so that we could live to see it through to its end. Mm-hmm. And that we're here to guide humanity to overcome this critical juncture in its being. I think that's what we should put in our thing to the Department of Defense to ask for our grant. We can provide a new paradigm based on female bigness and beauty and sex appeal.
Yeah.
And
taking it back to the Marilyn Monroe time.
Right. And also based with cooking and
being domestic, because that's what men like. They like it when their women cook for them, so it feeds into their mama fantasy.
But to dress sexy.
Yeah, and to be able to do this. Okay. You should change your pants so we can do our thing.
Oh, yeah. Let me go put on my pants, my short
We were going to
pants.
just do a little jiggling for y'all because we know that you like it. But we'll wait for Shasta to change. I'm going to drink some water.
It won't take me very long.
Are those the pants you wore when we had that kid over?
Oh, yes, and that's what I was going to say.
I thought she was going to burn them.
But they look so punk rock.
I think you need to get rid of them.
Well, I don't know. They're really punk rock. I mean,
I got rid of my stuff.
I don't think the design could really be any better.
Well,
Oh,
maybe
at
you
least-
should like put some glitter on them or something so it looks intentional.
Oh, you know, I still has them sequins and stuff that I used. I'll put that on maybe down the side or something.
Okay.
Cameraman, don't look. I'm changing my drawers.
Move the camera in there.
You'll see my phone.
I think everybody's seen it already. That's just, it's happened.
Oh, I feel free. I'm ready to jiggle.
Oh, look at those. I love them. Okay.
I thought they just have flowers on them. I thought they had little scenes of French people.
No.
I love that stuff with the little scenes of French people on it.
Yeah,
the
what's
toil.
it called?
It's called toil or something.
Toilette
or something. I
something.
love that. They have
Toilette.
It's like, have you seen it? It's like this, but it's got little pictures of Marie Antoinette, with Six in the Woods.
Yeah.
All over it.
Yeah.
They have curtains that do that. I want to get that.
Okay.
Get me some curtains.
Here we go.
that
You ready?
scroll on it.
Some jiggling.
Should we take off our max?
Nah.
It's hard to do.
And you can kind of get down there like this. That's for the election. This is our election day jiggle.
It's harder than it looks. It's harder to
It's a good workout, especially in
try it.
heels. All right, there's an extra one.
It's the same thing that dancers, strippers are always saying,
It's like
it's a lot harder than
It is
looks.
hard. It's a lot of work in there.
Which is how come they look so good.
Yeah. And belly dancers.
Oh, the other thing I was going to say was I brought everybody an orange
Why?
because I found out that the reason that I have sores and stuff.
You
on
said
my
this
orange-
last time.
I don't remember if I did.
You did.
Well, it's scurvy.
Mm-hmm.
And that we all have incipient scurvy, especially if we're white. Because it's just part of our genome.
It's just to
For
be
some
scurvy.
reason, we don't keep our vitamin C. We shit it right out. It's something to do with the fact that I think it's a compensation for the fact that we lived at the ocean and got our protein from oysters and things like that
Yeah.
keep a lot of different kinds of heavy metals. And one of the things is our bodies, white people, we can flush the metals out.
Yeah, we can just, which is why the man hasn't killed us as easily as he's killed a lot of the
All
brown
of the
people.
black people and the brown people. And that's actually how we've been able to evolve. We're white. We maintain our ability to flush heavy metals. But the trade-off is
We get the scurvy.
we get the fucking scurvy.
Well, all right. I might be able to buy that. Where'd
So-
you get these oranges?
The reason I brought oranges is because this is actually where vitamin C lives. And I know if you might have an aversion to fruit, but you can't be sure that when you drink the orange juice,
What kind
there's
of
still
orange is
vitamin
this?
C. This is
Where'd you get this?
organic HEB. It's organic because Duke only buys the best for his guinea pig.
Oh,
It's the fattened
it's
one.
the guinea pig.
Fattened guinea pigs. It's not legal, so don't call them in or anything.
All right.
It's like cockfighting, but with guinea pigs. It's all in the ground. They bet on it.
Okay. Well, here, you finish peeling this.
Yes,
I'm gonna
they
have
actually
to.
fight under the ground. That's one of the reasons they got that house out there is because there's this whole clubhouse room down below. there's this swimming pool, Rhett, and the swimming pool.
There's a swimming pool at Meemaw